Have you ever felt like something is holding you back? Like there's an invisible barrier between you and your dreams? Maybe you've heard that inner voice that whispers, "This isn't for you," or "You're not good enough." These often silent beliefs could be wasting your life. But here's the good news. They don't need to remain in control. Today, you will learn how to identify and break down these mental barriers, reprogramming your mind based on neuroscience and practical tools. Stay with me until the end and discover how to create a mindset that boosts your self-confidence and productivity. Limiting beliefs are like invisible chains that bind us to false ideas about who we are and what we are capable of. They are formed throughout life, often without us realizing it, from negative experiences, criticism received, or even fears that we internalize. The mind, in an attempt to protect us from pain or failure, creates these distorted truths, which end up sabotaging our actions. For example, think of the sentence, "I will never be good at public speaking." Maybe it stemmed from a bad school performance or a negative comment. But this limiting belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Every time you avoid an opportunity to speak up, it gains more strength. Over time, it not only stunts growth but also destroys your confidence. The impact of these beliefs goes far beyond what it seems. They affect our self-esteem, our decisions, and even our relationships. And the worst part, we often don't even realize they're there. This is why identifying them is so important. Every day that passes without confronting these beliefs is another day that they continue to waste their potential. But don't worry. In the next step, we'll find out how to unmask them. Now that you understand what limiting beliefs are, the next step is to identify them. This may seem challenging. After all, many of these beliefs are so deep-rooted that they seem like absolute truths. But with a few simple strategies, you can start to bring them to the surface. First, ask yourself direct questions. What thoughts keep me from taking action? What patterns of behavior frustrate me or make me feel stuck? For example, if you find yourself avoiding challenges because you believe you won't be able to overcome them, and this may reveal a belief like, "I'm not smart enough." Another effective way to identify limiting beliefs is to pay attention to recurring situations. Think about times when you felt afraid, ashamed, or frustrated. Ask yourself, what caused me to react that way? What thought went through my mind at that moment? These emotional reactions are clear signs of hidden beliefs. Also, notice how you talk to yourself. Phrases like, "I always make mistakes," or "That's not for me," are valuable clues. They indicate areas where you may be limiting yourself without realizing it. Lastly, remember that these beliefs are not who you are. They are just stories that your mind has created. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking down these barriers. Now that you've identified your limiting beliefs, it's time to break them and reprogram your mind for success. Here are 3 practical, proven strategies you can start using today. Method 1. Mental reframe. Reframe is a technique that consists of changing the way you see a situation or thought. When you identify a limiting belief, replace it with a new, more positive perspective. For example, instead of thinking, "I always fail," reframe it to, "I'm learning from each experience and that makes me stronger." By doing this consistently, you weaken the limiting belief and strengthen a new mental pattern. Method 2. Neuroscience in practice. Your brain is incredibly adaptable thanks to neuroplasticity, the ability to form new neural connections. Use this to your advantage. A simple exercise is positive visualization. Imagine yourself taking on a challenge that once seemed impossible and succeeding. Repeat this practice every day, because the more you see success in your mind, the more your brain believes in it. Additionally, identifying emotional triggers that activate your limiting beliefs is crucial. When you notice these triggers, stop, breathe, and replace the negative thought immediately. Method 3. Self-affirmations and gratitude. The words you use to describe yourself have immense power. Start creating positive affirmations that directly combat your limiting beliefs. For example, replace "I am not enough" with "I am capable of and deserve to achieve my goals." Repeat these affirmations daily, preferably in front of the mirror. Additionally, practice gratitude. Recognize and value your achievements, big or small. This strengthens your abundance mindset and weakens limiting beliefs. Advanced tip: break the cycle. Whenever you notice a limiting belief in action, ask yourself, is this really true? You will often see that this truth has no basis. Question your beliefs as if you were dismantling an argument until they lose strength. Applying these strategies consistently will allow you to build a more confident and resilient mindset. In the next chapter, we will see how these changes can profoundly impact your life. By breaking limiting beliefs and adopting a growth mindset, you open doors to profound transformation in several areas of your life. But what does this really mean in practice? First, a growth mindset allows you to see challenges as learning opportunities rather than threats. Imagine facing something difficult, like a new position at work, without the weight of the thought, "I can't do it." Instead, you believe, "I can learn and improve." This not only builds your confidence but also your resilience. Over time, these changes directly impact your productivity. When you let go of limiting thoughts, like, "I never finish anything," and adopt a new pattern, like, "Every step I take brings me closer to my goal," tasks that once seemed overwhelming become manageable and even motivating. Additionally, a growth mindset strengthens your self-confidence and improves your relationships. You allow yourself to be more vulnerable, learn from others, and share your own experiences without the constant fear of judgment or failure. This creates more authentic and meaningful connections. And, most importantly, you start to live aligned with your values and purpose. When you overcome the beliefs that limited you, you can finally pursue what really matters, without the barriers that previously held you back. These benefits show that changing the way you think isn't just a choice, it's a life-changing transformation. Today, you took a big step towards transforming your life. We identify the impact of limiting beliefs, learn how to recognize them, and explore practical strategies for breaking them down and replacing them with thoughts that boost your self-confidence and productivity. All of this culminates in one crucial point. The power to reprogram your mind is in your hands. Now it's time to act. The tools you learn today will only be effective if they are applied. Therefore, I want you to reflect on the limiting beliefs that have been hindering you the most and choose one to start with. Remember, every small step is an advance towards transformation. And here's my challenge to you. Comment below which limiting belief you will work to overcome. Share your journey with me and our community, because you are not alone on this journey. Also, subscribe to the channel for more content that helps you unlock your true potential. Leave a like on this video so it reaches more people, and share it with someone you know needs to hear this message. You deserve to live a life aligned with your values and goals. Don't wait another day to get started. You have incredible power within you, waiting to be released. Your limiting beliefs don't define who you are. They are just stories that can be rewritten. The journey to overcoming these barriers doesn't happen overnight, but every step you take is an act of courage and self-discovery. Remember, the only real limit is the one you accept. So, choose today to believe in your potential. Take the next step and build the life you deserve. Your story doesn't end here. It's just beginning. Now, it's time to rewrite it.